everyone, how are you? I hope everyone is doing well with your teeth. This is a video that I'm going to make, and it's going to recap the things that I do with my teeth, and it is by request. So I'm here in the bathroom once again with the unflattering light. Oh well. And I'm going to take you step by step what I do with my teeth and the type of products that I use. And of course, I have my permanent set in my mouth so that I can talk to you. And I'm going to use my temporary set to show you exactly what I do with my teeth. And this is the same thing that I do with my permanent set. So first thing that you're going to do, I'm going to turn the camera down. Hopefully it's not going to fall off so that you can actually see what I am doing. I think that's going to work there. First thing you want to do, these are my little empty cups here because I have my teeth in. You always want to make sure that you wash your hands. And I always have a little bar of soap, and I wash my hands really quick. The cleaner that you can keep your dentures, the better off you're going to be. Okay, I've washed my hands. Now I take my little towel that I have, my little towel right here, and I lay out my dentures. I'm going to wash them off, and I'm going to make sure that the sink has a little bit of water in there. And you don't want to use really hot water. You want to use just, lukewarm water or even cooler water. And you want to make sure you have a little bit of water in your sink in case you drop your denture. That way it's not going to fall. Okay, so I'm just going to rinse them off because they've been soaking overnight. And I put them down here to drain just a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing with the top plate. Just rinse it off and set it down to drain. And then you can turn off your water there. Now, one thing that I did forget was I forgot my little, oh Lordy, and I thought I had brought it. I have forgot my little Q-tip. So let me run go get the Q-tip real fast. And I'm just going to leave the video running because I'll be right back. You can see right there the teeth that are draining. Let me get my little Q-tip. Okay, I'm back. The Q-tip is the very most important thing. And here's the Q-tip right here. And it's not a fuzzy wuzzy Q-tip. It is a firm Q-tip, so you can use it to put your adhesive on, and it won't get any hairs in your denture. I'm going to just lay that to the side. And once again, I'm going to wash my hands because I forgot the Q-tip. And there's a hair on the soap. Oh, Lord. You want to wash the hands off. Anytime that you're not touching your teeth and maybe you've had to touch the door handle or anything like that, you want to make sure that you wash your hands again. Okay, there are 3 products that I use. I use Polygrip. Now you can use an adhesive of your choice. It doesn't matter. I use Fresh and Bright to brush my dentures with, and I do that when I take my dentures out at night and I'm ready to go to bed. I use Colgate toothpaste, but you can use whatever choice of toothpaste you like to brush my mouth, my gums, my tongue, the roof of my mouth, all of that. And then I use Stain Away. And Stain Away does a deep cleaning of the dentures, and I use this usually twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, depending upon what I've ate that week. And then also I will use a little bit of Listerine. Now, I put the top plate in first. Some people put the bottom plate in first, but for me it's more comfortable to take the top plate. And now they've drained, and I'm just going to finish drying them off. Now, in order for you to have a really, really good hold, you want to have a good fitting denture. But for a lot of people who still have their temporaries, your dentures are not going to be really good fitting until you get your permanent set. And even sometimes when you get your permanent set, it's not going to be a complete science, and you're going to have to tweak the denture here and there. But I use a little bit of poly grip, and I just put it on my Q-tip. Remember, not a fuzzy-wuzzy Q-tip, but a firm Q-tip. And I take it, and you want to spread your adhesive up onto the ridge right here. The ridge, the side ridge of your denture. And you want to just make a nice little even coating, depending upon how much adhesive you need to wear. Some people don't need to wear a lot. Some people need to wear quite a bit. And you want to continue all the way around the sides, just like that. Just a nice little even coating. Make sure you go up on the ridges, because the ridges are what really helps hold that denture in. And go up, you know, up onto the ridges. And then from there, on the top plate, because you have suction that holds your top plate in, you really don't need to apply a whole lot of adhesive to the top. And just like a little thin coating is all that you really need. And these little places in here, you don't even need to put adhesive, because the suction of the mouth is going to hold that in. But here is what is the most important thing, especially for people who are having difficulty in eating. You want the ridges right here on the side. Can you see that? Right on the sides. Go all the way up. And all the way up along the ridges right there. And that's going to help hold that denture in when you eat. Now, on the bottom denture, you're going to do the very same thing. I usually dry it off with the edge of the towel here. And I change my towel at least once a week, sometimes more often. It just depends, you know, on the cleanliness of the towel. Once again, you're going to put the adhesive on the Q-tip, and you want to go you want to go a little bit, you know, deep down into the crease, but you also want to hit the sides, or what I call the ridge of the denture. Now, don't put any right here, right in the very front, because if you do, you're going to have difficulty talking. For some reason, anyway, for me, I have difficulty talking if I put the adhesive right there. And then you go over here, and then, a little hair there, and then you do the very same thing. You want to go, now, like I said, depending upon how well your denture fits will depend upon how much adhesive that you have to use. And you just kind of have to experiment as to how much adhesive you really need to use. But if you get up on the very ridge, the very, very ridge, and I'm just going to really make sure that you can see. I'm going to try to move the camera here so that I can see that. See on the ridge right there, how you go all the way up almost to the top, and also here go all the way up almost to the top, almost to the very top. This is going to help you be able to hold your teeth in when you're eating, and they're not going to flip-flop on you. Now, dentists have told me that when I eat, I am supposed to put a food on both sides of my mouth. I don't have to do that. I can eat the same way that I used to eat. And I mainly always ate on the left side of my mouth. Switch over the food to the right side sometimes. But I don't have to have it even. And I still don't have any difficulty with the teeth popping up on me or becoming loose on me. In fact, after I have eaten, the teeth actually feel a little tighter in my mouth. They feel more grounded. But this is how I do it. I put the stuff on and the adhesive, and I make sure that I go up onto the sides also of your denture. You want to go up onto the sides because that is really, 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 really what helps hold it in. Now, I don't cake it on because I don't need to cake it on. If you do, then by all means, do cake it on. But I have found that this works for me really, really well. And that is basically my denture kit. I keep 1 cup that holds both my lower and my upper plate from my temporary dentures. And then I keep 2 cups for my permanent set because, I don't know, I'm weird. I don't want my teeth touching unless they're actually in my mouth where they belong. So I don't want them to chip or anything like that. So I'll keep 2 cups. 1 is for the bottom plate, 1 is for the top plate. Staying away, definitely staying away. You want to use 2 to 3 times a week. Fresh and Bright to clean your dentures. Definitely do not use regular toothpaste to clean your dentures because the regular toothpaste is too abrasive. You want the Fresh and Bright. This can be found at Walmart. All these products can be found at Walmart, and they're not really super expensive. Also, for me, I use the Polygrip. But you don't have to. I mean, I had experimented with the Fix-A-Dent for a while, but the Fix-A-Dent didn't hold my teeth, not at all. So then, I will put these teeth, if it was a normal day, just put the teeth in my mouth and out the door I go. I don't talk for about 10 minutes after I have put my teeth in my mouth. I don't drink anything. If you smoke, don't smoke. Don't do anything for about 10 minutes. And that kind of helps seal your... Who's in here? Just one moment, I'll be right out. That kind of helps seal your dentures, and it helps seal the adhesive to your mouth. And you should be good to go for all day long. The only time that I ever have to worry about maybe reapplying adhesive or doing anything at all is if I've gotten food stuck up underneath my plate. And in that case, then of course, you have to take... I'll be out in a minute. I'm in the bathroom, people are knocking on the door, they want to come in. You have to then take the plate out, and clean it. Because you don't want that food to break your plate. I hope that this video has helped you and helped clarify a little bit about how to put your adhesive on. Once again, we're going to look at it and we're going to see how high up on the ridges that you go. And you want to go just as high as almost to the very top. And it kind of looks, gooey. It doesn't have to be completely smooth or anything like that. And the same thing with the bottom plate. You want to get into the ridges down there. Let's see if you can see it. Get into the ridges, and yeah. And now these are my old temporaries, and so they have a soft reline on them, so they look a little bit different than what, maybe yours look like. But also right here in the very middle, the very, very middle, do not put any adhesive at all. If you do, it kind of gives you difficulty in talking. Okay. This is my recap video on what I do with my teeth on a daily basis and weekly basis, and how I put my adhesives on. Everybody has their own way of doing it. There are many different ways. It's basically whatever works for you. So I hope this has helped you, and yeah, subscribe to me. I love, 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 love making videos for you and hearing from you. In the meantime, everyone, have yourselves a great and blessed Sunday. Bye-bye.